welcome back to another video of Dead by Daylight. My name is Cubeproductions. Today we're using Skull Merchant as always, but instead of using a really interesting build, we're actually going to be playing in Chaos Shuffle using a completely random build that the game will give us because we love luck. Because you know, using the worst kill in the game plus luck equals a win, but we'll see what happens. But normally I make really unique builds, but today I feel like playing Chaos Shuffle because I never play Chaos Shuffle. I never play any of the game modes honestly that they add. Kind of find them to be either really boring or scoreboard not in them like 2v8, so no point in playing them. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I will read every single comment, and thank y'all for all support y'all have been giving the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you also join the Discord server. Link will be in the description, a place where you can chat, hang out, and talk to different people who are in the Skull Merchant community and more. You also can post your builds there, and I'll definitely make videos using those builds. Without further ado, let's see if our luck is good in Chaos Shuffle. Okay, playing on Grim Pantry, a really decent map for Skull Merchant, even though this map spawned me literally in the corner, nowhere near no survivors. But for once in my life, I actually got useful perks. Every single perk I got besides Blood Echo is really useful, and even then Blood Echo's not even that bad. So the perks we got today are Score Trick, Pain Resonance. We all know this perk does, basically, after we hook a survivor for the first time, the gym with the most progress will automatically lose 20% and start regressing. We have Blood Echo. I believe I rarely use this perk, but Blood Echo does, as we slice this guy in the back. Basically, if we hook a survivor, every single survivor who is injured automatically becomes exhausted and I believe hemorrhaged until I believe it's hemorrhage. Maybe it's only exhausted, but I think it's hemorrhage and exhausted for 45 seconds, which is really useful. We have what's it called? Nice hit by me, by the way. Got the pallet and got him down. We have Unbound after we hit a survivor, after we injure a survivor or they lose a health state by any means. After we bought a window, we automatically move 5%, go 10% faster per 10 seconds, which is really useful. And then last, we have Starstruck. If once we carry a survivor like we just did right there, if a survivor is in our terror radius or infra-terror radius, they automatically become exposed. Now, I used to actually make a build a long time ago. I believe I actually named the video Skull Merchant's Best Build, No Cookbait. And it was basically me using Starstruck. Now, Starstruck didn't get nerfed, but because Skull Merchant's terror radius got removed from being 32 meters to 24 meters, it actually nerfed Starstruck surprisingly, because that little decrease in terror radius actually makes Starstruck worse, because it no longer lets Skull Merchant be able to basically have a giant terror radius while carrying survivors while like using agitation. So that build got a tiny nerf, but it's actually still pretty useful, and Starstruck is a really good perk, so I do recommend you actually use it. But sadly, we're probably not going to get that much value out of it. But the main reason why I'm happy is because we did get Unbound, which is really good because it got buffed, and we got Score Trick, Pain Resonance, which is a gym perk. Because normally when you play Chaos Shuffle, you get like no gym perks. So having at least one makes me happy. Also, survivors aren't going to have their second chance perks most likely because of the fact that we are playing in Chaos Shuffle where every single perk is random. So that means that the chances of a survivor having a really good perk is very low. So right here, we're going to scan this girl. And he goes inside the locker, I'm like, okay. And then I slice her throat. And I'm hoping she falls in the hole, but she actually doesn't fall in the hole, so I was like, well, I guess I have to chase you. But she decided to vault that and got a slow vault, so as a result, we down her, and now we're going to hook her immediately. I'm going to try and hook on a Score Trick, and keep in mind, I got a 10% haste buff thanks to Unbound. So I should be able to make it to a hook, but I'm afraid I'm not going to make it to that far one because it's just so far away. So again, I hooked this girl on this hook. Because even though I have Score Trick and Resonance, you have to remember, my luck is terrible. So the chance of me actually getting a Score Trick or being near one is still 0%. So that kind of sucks. So I don't know why this guy's fast vaulting this window. Maybe because he gets exposed thanks to my, what's it called? Thanks to my Starstruck. I don't know. But sadly, I'm not going to be able to actually down this person. But I'm going to try and go after them anyway because I want to try and get them down thanks to Starstruck. But I feel like it's not going to work because they're going to probably hold W because they're probably exposed right now, which is kind of sad. But whatever. And now I look and I'm like, he definitely jumped down here. And they had Bounds landing. I didn't even hear them fall. So there's just no way. And then they do a gen in front of me. I'm like, what in front of me? They do a gen across the entire map. And I'm like, great. But keep in mind, the gen spreads in this map this time is kind of bad for me, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine also because I don't want to go across the entire map anyway, so I'd rather stay around here anyway to just patrol these gens instead of trying to go across the universe. And it's kind of weird because the main reason why you don't see me play Chaos Shuffle that much on my channel is because Chaos Shuffle is a fine game mode, and honestly I don't really have a problem with it as the guy holds himself. But my main issue with Chaos Shuffle is the fact that basically, while yes, the actual concept of it is really good, a lot of the time, if you're playing a survivor, you get like the worst perk combinations ever that make absolutely no sense, like no mither plus self-care, like why? But then also, but then you'll also get stuff like, okay, I have no mither plus self-care, which is completely fun, and then you'll have no defense perks. So as a result, if the killer decides to play scummy, not like me, and they decide to tunnel you, you really can't do much about it. So it's kind of like you just sit there. But also the whole point of the game, or the thing of the fun, is the fact that it's completely random. Also, this guy, I thought he would have been exposed thanks to Starstruck, but sadly he wasn't. So I just don't understand how Starstruck works anymore, especially since my terror rate is even smaller. So the chance of it actually activating is really, really low. I'm gonna try to mind game this, but this tree is so giant and the loop is amazing that there's no way I'm gonna mind game this. But I'm gonna try my best anyway. He dropped the pallet. I'm gonna try to go around and see if I can hit him before he vaults it. But luckily for me, he decided to not even go revault the pallet. So I should go down him, and I know he doesn't have dead heart because the chance of him having dead heart is like 4 out of like 300 or something like that. And I don't feel like even doing that math. So I don't even think he's gonna ever have dead heart ever. So because of this reason, I should easily get the down, which I did, and now we can hook him on a scorch hook. Finally, using my second one after using one of them. I'm hoping he doesn't get out of my hands. There we go. I feel like I carried him for a super long time, so I feel like he was gonna get out. Now right here, everyone up here should be exposed because they're in my terror radius, I think. But honestly, at this point, I don't even know anymore. Notice how I keep controlling the same gens, basically. It's because on this map, I said there's no point in me going across the entire map when I literally can stay in one area. Now, I was going to go after him, but I was like, wait, you might be exposed. But I realized, wait a minute, he's dead on hook, so I have to kill him. Because if I don't kill him, I lose the game. So, sadly, this girl's not exposed thanks to Starstruck, so I'm going to kill this guy. There we go. I was like, he ran right in front of me, and also he's dead on hook, so I might as well go after him. Now I'm gonna go after this girl because I believe one more scan and she's gonna be injured. Luckily for me, they already dropped the shack pallet. I don't know why that one girl, Thangmin, dropped the shack pallet immediately, but she dropped the shack pallet immediately. So I was like, well, I guess I'll just use this. And then I can't find a hook because I'm blind and it's right in front of me. But it's kind of sad. Hook this girl. She's on her second hook, I believe. I believe the only person we have a hook yet is actually Fangman. Then the girl just like leaves the game and keep on. That's a Twitch streamer. I don't even know what the Twitch streamer's name was. And I was just like, okay, so she just left for no reason. Like, I guess you can't. Apparently, Skull Merchant plus random perks equals I leave the game, but I guess, okay. So I hear somebody on this gen right here. It's probably the Alan Wake, if I have to guess. Because I haven't seen Fangman all game, but that's one time. And I see someone fall. Yep, it's Alan Wake. And then Fayman goes for the save on the bot, which is fine by me. But I know where everyone is right now, so they're probably healing underneath the hook while I go after this guy. And I know there's no way they can win the game now, basically, unless they can do gens really fast. He revaults the window, very smart play actually. The issue is, because I heard him vault the window, I decided to use my drone, and I got that tiny speed buff, allowing me to slice his back open the way I like it. And now we're gonna try and make him drop the pallet. Drop it. Thank you. He can either vault or he's gonna drop down. He dropped down. Okay. And because he either doesn't have balance landing or he doesn't have balance landing right now, we should be able to hit him. Now, I believe I didn't break his pallet. I did not. And then I thought he would be a smart player and go revault it because of the fact that he saw me go around, but instead he was just like, no, I'm gonna hold up for you. And I'm like, oh, okay. But now he's down, and I believe he's on his first hook. I don't know. I don't remember. But I'm going to hook him with a scorch hook because we finally get to use scorch hooks. And it's important to save them to the end of the game anyway, to be completely honest. But I was on his second hook. Okay, I thought he was. But it felt weird because I was like, I don't remember hooking Fangman once, so I couldn't remember where this guy was. Then we're going to finally get rid of this boon that they placed. I wonder what kind of boon that is actually. And we're going to try a little up here, but there's no one here anymore, so I'm like, ah. But it's fine, I don't really care either way. I checked his logger just in case, because last time the Twitch streamer did go on there. And then this guy's like, I'm done. I can't be Skull Merchant. I'm like, understandable. This game is over. I was like, the game is kind of over if the survivors aren't on gens right now. But we'll see what happens. Now that guy's dead, so all I have to do now is deal with Fangmin and, of course, Nancy. Nancy is the bot, so I'm not really worried about the bot, honestly. I'm more worried about Fangmin, because Fangmin, I've seen her one time, so let's see what happens. And I literally have no idea where anybody is, so I'm like trying my hardest to find them. And without having information perks, it can be a little difficult. They really lit a boon So I'm assuming they lit the boom over here. I hear it on, so that means somebody's running. They're running this way, but I'm gonna try and get rid of the boom first, but they're probably a terrible idea, honestly. Because now that I got rid of the boom, I don't know where the scratch marks went. I know they went towards the main building. The issue is where. Luckily, the bot accidentally hits my drone. I don't know how the bot did that, considering how they're bots and they can literally read all my movements. So they should know the drone right there and know how to counter it. But instead, they run towards it, which I'm fine by that. So now that I know where she is, I can easily go after her. I'm gonna put a drone right here to become untouchable. Slightly. You don't know why I'm trying to do that. It's a bot, so I don't know why I did that. Now, a smarter play would have been to re-vault that window so I can get unbound. But luckily for me, she decided to stay over here. So I'm gonna vault this window, get unbound. And now I should be able to chase the bot easily. But the bot actually juked me and decides to go do corner tech. I'm like, why do bots do this? Like, why do behavior program bots to do corner tech like they're a stupid annoying, what's it called? Those comp survivors. Like, why? But anyway, luckily for me, there actually is a hook over here, surprisingly. But I'm like, what the world? Behavior. Now she's got on hook, and keep in mind again, I have not even seen Feng Min one time. Well, I've seen her once, and that's literally it. So I'm trying to figure out where she's at, but knowing my luck, she'll probably get the hatch because why wouldn't she? So I'm assuming the hatch is from right here. It is not. So I have no idea where Feng Min is. I'm like, wow, this girl has been hiding all game, a pro survivor really. So I'm trying to find her, and luckily for me, I found the hatch. And I'm like, wait a minute, I have to close this before she gets to it, and I closed it. But then I'm an idiot. So I didn't see Feng Min at all. And you know what she does? She decides to open the hatch. And I'm like, wait, what? She literally somehow got a key, something she didn't have at the beginning of the game, and opened the hatch. And I'm just like, what in the world? But whatever. Feng Min, you outplayed me. I'll admit it. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry for the short video. I only did one game of this because honestly, after I did this video, I got bored of Chaos Shuffle immediately and I didn't want to play it anymore. So I only recorded one game because Chaos Shuffle is fun, but it is like, I prefer to have my own builds and have the game randomly give me something, and then normally it probably won't even end well, to be completely honest. But like I said before, if you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. I read every single comment. Make sure you all have joined the Discord server. Link will be in the description. And I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.